Today is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation here in Canada. A day to honor Indigenous children taken to residential schools, as well as the survivors, their families, and communities. This isn't a holiday. It's a responsibility. Because if you live here, you benefit every single day from stolen Indigenous land. So the least you can do is pause, listen, learn, and remember. But here's the thing. Some people will just scroll on past this or smash the comment button and say something along the lines of, I don't see why we need this, or that's ancient history, we just need to move past it. So to be clear, if you can't support a national day that recognizes kids who never came home, then you're not neutral. You're part of the problem. It means it's not ancient history because you're saying loudly, right now, today, that the system that caused it to happen in the first place lives on in you. You're saying your own convenience matters more than the truth, that your comfort matters more than justice. Truth and reconciliation isn't about making settlers feel guilty. It's about accountability. It's about finally telling the truth after decades of denial. Reconciliation doesn't happen because we move on. It happens because we stop pretending this country didn't try to erase Indigenous peoples, and we actively choose to do better. So today, don't just wear orange or post a hashtag. Learn whose land you're on. Support Indigenous creators, businesses, voices. Listen to survivors' stories, and challenge the people around you who still don't get it. Silence helps no one except the people who'd rather forget. National Day for Truth and Reconciliation isn't about the past. It's about right now. The question is, are you willing to face the truth, or are you more comfortable ignoring it? Because if you ignore it, you're showing exactly why we still need this day. And if you're an ally, please share, repost, stitch, or duet this video. Post it to your story. Save it to your favorites. In the meantime, here are some truths people don't like to hear. Over 150,000 Indigenous children were forced into Canada's residential school system. The last one didn't close until 1996. That's not history, that's practically yesterday. Survivors testified to widespread physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. At least 6,000 children never made it home. The real number is likely much higher. These schools weren't about education. They were about erasure. Take the story of Cheney Wenjack, a 12-year-old Anishinaabe boy. In 1966, he ran away from a residential school in Ontario, tried to walk 600 kilometers back home. He didn't make it. He died of hunger and exposure by some train tracks. Alone, hungry, afraid. And that's what kids faced for being Indigenous. And yet too many people still roll their eyes at this day and clap back in the comment sections of videos like this that we just need to get over it and move on. We can't. And we shouldn't. Peace out. And if you're not already following me, you should. It's going to be a ride.